Good afternoon, everybody. Hello. It's Wednesday. Oliver, Bobo, Steve, Patriot, Seaboy, hello. Today we're going to do some monkeying around in Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. It is still sweltering outside, so thank you for staying inside and gaming with me. Gonna be locking in on the game, enjoying it, and it's the last live stream before we do the partner party on Friday. So make sure you grab your stinks, grab your snacks, grab your drinks, kick back, relax, and enjoy the ride. Because Donkey Kong Country Returns HD begins on the BricksOBrian live stream experience right now. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Thanks for being here. Thanks for keeping it cool with your boy, Mr. BricksOBrian, on Wednesday, June 25th. One of these days, I got the date right. That's what I get forgetting. Not the optimal amount of sleep, but you know, it happens. This intro never gets old. I hope not, because it's the one that we have for quite a little while here. Although, getting a new intro with the Pro Gamer's Guide characters in it would be really cool. It just takes a lot of time. So yeah, glad it's a classic still. Today we're doing Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Gonna be playing. And actually, massive shout out to Coyote SSB, aka Nathan, who got me this game literally on Christmas Day. He went to my wish list and got this for me off the wish list. And I have yet to crack into it because busy / not getting to it. But now, over 6 months later and on the precipice of a brand new Donkey Kong adventure, finally getting to it. And I'm going to be sharing the experience with all of you, with you at home right there. It's pretty cool. Becca, hello. What's the name of the intro song? That is the BricksOBrian theme song, which you can listen to on your favorite streaming platforms, including YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and all that. If you just look up BricksOBrian, it should be on there. So not only am I a full-time content creator, author, charity fundraiser, I'm also a music publisher, because that's what you do, right? So exclamation playlist. Those, all the tracks pertaining to the Pro Gamer's Guide world are already on that playlist, which you're hearing right now. So you can use that for work, study, or your own broadcast if you want to. So many hats indeed. Famous in certain circles is what I like to say. Famous in certain circles. In the live streaming realm, in the YouTube realm, in Saudi Arabia, just to name a few. So, I've been tuning in for 4 years. Thank you very much. So yeah, I did not get an optimal night's sleep. I don't know why. I was just kind of up and at 'em. So, you know, it happens. But yeah, it's been a very, very nice couple of days here. Trying to organize my life and all the plans and all the things, of which I do not have a plan for the next live stream, which is happening on Friday. That is the Twitch Partner Party, the first ever celebration of being a Twitch partner. There is no plan. There is no itinerary. There's no goals. There's no content plan. No charity. No nothing. I'm going to show up at 5 p.m. Eastern on the dot across the internet, and whatever happens, happens. So we got just a little while till that happens, and I'm excited for it. Only because I don't have to plan anything. I can just kind of tune in. I can boot up the live stream, and whatever happens, happens, you know? Bro, watch your videos for 6 years. Thank you very much. Cat is rolling. We have a whole lot of new videos and live streams coming up in the next couple of months here. A lot of really cool stuff. There's been more progress made on getting more stuff out than in the past year, and I'm really excited for it. So there's going to be some changes coming up too, which Steve, I actually have to message you. Yeah, I have to run a plan by you. You're my voice of reason, the man who also has a plan. So there is a concept of oh, I just had a big snotty booger hanging from my mouth. Big snotty booger. And we finished the Ultimate Troll cameo. Yes! Deanna's cameo is complete. Very excited to see Kevin do that during the live show last night. And that is the first of the cameos done for this. Really awesome stuff. So Kevin is kicking away on that. Well, actually, he got it done right before he's actually moving. So he's going to be committing himself to a move for a little while there. So yeah, that'll be awesome. when more of Pro Gamers Guide gets done. We should be having a newsletter go out, ideally tomorrow. I think tomorrow. So yeah. Brian, do you have merch? I do! Exclamation shop. Exclamation shop. Shop.BricksOBrian.com. You can go and get your Bob apparel there. We haven't added anything in a little while, only because obviously the Kickstarter has been a thing. But we should have something for a spooky time of year. We should have something planned. So if you're looking for new, wait for that. And now he has the nerve to take 2 weeks off. Yeah, I know, right? Kevin, what did you think of my idea? I put an idea in Hear Me Out. And Kevin didn't really respond. Like, if Kevin doesn't initially respond to an idea, it's like, all right, well, you know. They really messed up the timeline with the new DK game. I mean, there's never been a timeline to begin with. The spooky one? Yeah, I thought it was a good idea. What about Christmas in July? No. There was no Christmas in July anything. Well, I should. There is one thing I could do. Not apparel, but like a thing to do. I don't know. We'll see. If I can get to it, maybe. Been watching since Mario 64 playthrough. Thank you. Used to watch your Minecraft videos. Hey, thanks, man. We don't have anything else planned for Christmas in July or anything like that. So, you know, lots of other stuff coming up. The biggest event that we have is going to be August 6th through the 16th. That's after the partner party happens. So there's nothing really happening in July that I'm aware of right now, other than me traveling. There will be the 7-year anniversary of BricksOBrian, which is insane. That have been full-time content creator for 7 years. It like when you say stuff like that, it's like, man, I really wish I was further along. Brick Slopes happens the week after. The week after on August 15th. Nope, August 22nd weekend. August 22nd weekend. So that'll be another really awesome time there. 7 years, I know, right? And I've been making videos long before that as well. So, you know, a lot of stuff, a lot of awesome stuff as well. Remember watching Mario Odyssey videos on YT Kids like 5 years ago? There we go. We got all sorts of big fans hanging out today. Big fans. Huge fans today. Big fans. But none of you are as big as that fan. I'll tell you that much. Watch your videos for 10 years. You're not as big as that fan. You're not. Sorry. Any small fans in chat? Man, it looks like some of the redeems are borked because of the service that I use. Interesting. Still remember 5 like it was yesterday? Dude, 5 years. The 5-year celebration was like a big reset point for me personally and professionally. I still look back on it. I remember like the 5-year happened and it was good, but you know, so like when you hit a milestone like that, you have to like reflect on everything, and it was a whole time. We can't be small fans. Have been around too long. Yes, you have. Hopefully, you got some rest there, Lindsay. You got rid of your old redeem. It is in the mystery box. So sometimes redeems have a certain amount of time on the channel, and then they go into the mystery box. So now, if you hit the mystery box, there might be that. There might be something else.
Double ban. Double ban.
Like 2 double bans, so quad ban. Quad ban. There we go.
Quadruple ban.
Oh, man. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in and following around here. Today is going to be Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, which, reminder, brought to you by Coyote SSB, aka Nathan. So this was given to me on Christmas Day last year. Finally got a chance to get around to it today on the precipice of Donkey Kong Bananza. So now I'll be playing this, and then I have updated the wish list to reflect Bananza coming out and a couple other games and stuff. We're already doing Metroid Prime 4. That's already locked in. That was funded a while ago. So
okay, that's all the time I've got. I got to get back to playing Animal Crossing New Leaf on my Nintendo 3DS.
You enjoyed that, Bender. Thank you very much. So that's on there as well. Other than that, how's everybody doing? Hopefully well. First time playing this one. I played this one back when it first came out for me personally on the Wii, but I have not played it on camera. So I'm going to be pretty locked in on the game. And redeems may not, I mean, redeems have been kind of wonky here today anyways. I don't know why. Like, all of the stuff works except for, it's the service that I use. It's not on me. So, some redeems might work, some might not, but we're probably just gonna swap to a screen where we can focus on the game and do that. It'll be good. Let me know how your Tuesday was, and we're gonna get started on stuff in a minute here. Oh, other thing that I'll let y'all know about while we have it here. There's Kevin's comment on the Hear Me Out. Love it. Amazing. Okay. If you are in the Brick City Club and Lounge Discord server, you may have seen that there was a event that was created. That is the town hall meeting. So, if you are in a position to, you know, obviously join in for the town hall meeting there, the link is in all the chats across the internet there. And we're going to be talking about a bunch of stuff pertaining to Discord, upcoming content, a new apparel preview, and then a public Hear Me Out session. So basically what we do is we say, hey, here's all these wacky ideas that we have, and we bring them forth and say, all right, hear me out, Brian. What if we did this? Because I actually have that with the moderation team and in all aspects. It's like, here, you know, pitch your idea. Here's the wackiness, right? So we're gonna have that as well, an open public forum there. So that's happening in July. So look forward to that as well. What happened to all your subs? I don't know what you're talking about. I've had this amount of subs for a long time, and it's only grown ever. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Ah, so much togetherness.
Thank you very much, KT, for 6 months of being subscribed here. Hello, Katie. Happy Wednesday. I nearly said Monday. Happy Wednesday. Hello. What happened to all your subs? Sandwiches? I ate them all. I ate them all. I tried to wait and I just couldn't. It feels like a Monday. It kind of does feel like a Monday. Yeah. Dude, I haven't had a sub in a long time. I don't know when the last sub I've had. I've been trying to be good. I've been trying to like cut back on all sorts of stuff. Although I did make chocolate chip cookies last night. But I'm being good about eating only a certain amount a day. Trying to, you know, I saw I had the pack. I had the pack in the thing, and it was branded with Wicked, so clearly it was there for a while. Like, I wanted to make it for when my friends came over, and then I just didn't. I saw I had the stick of butter. I saw I had the eggs in the fridge, and I'm like, I'm doing it, whatever. And so I have them in the cookie jar. I had my allotment for the day. We're good to go. And the chat needs to know, chewy or crispy. I overcooked them by about like 70 seconds. So they're a little chewy with a little bit of burnt on the bottom. Just a little bit. They're still good. They're still good. but like 70 seconds over. I put him in for 13 minutes when it should have been like 12. So you know. Hydrated, skin is good, hair is good. Had a great little brunch at home with my favorite PJs. The life is good today. We love to hear that. Love to hear that. I need to hydrate way more. I'm swapping between water and coffee and soda and all sorts of stuff. I'm just I'm a little bit of a mess today. In all the best ways. So, there we go. Why did I stop playing Minecraft? Because I was actually running the Brick City Crafters Minecraft server for a long time. And unfortunately, that is no longer a thing. So all my energy was put into that. And so, you know, now we're working on what comes next. But, yeah. Minecraft is not available on YouTube. Whoops. Or not. Just ate some steak and eggs with iced coffee. Nice. Nice. That's a vibe today. What's the current temperature right now, man? House renovations for you? Gross. 91 degrees in Boston today. 91. Disgusting. I haven't gone for a walk. I haven't done anything. I feel like a Mr. Lazy Bones. Hard torn up the kitchen floor doing electrical today. That sounds very intense, and I do not envy you at all. As much as I want to own a home, I am not ready nor capable for all the things that home ownership entails, so I'm good. Too hot to exist some days? Yeah. Dude, I was just exhausted the past 2 days. Like, I've been tired and just kind of gross feeling. And I'm like, it's definitely not the heat, because in here is just air conditioned, but yeah, man. Heat wave for sure. Enjoy my heat done, sir. There we go. Homes are sunk cost fallacies. Just invest in whatever you invest in. I'm not giving you financial advice, so that's not happening. 77 here in Houston. I know, usually go east to escape the heat. That's actually where Kevin's going to be moving to. He's going to be moving to Houston. That transition is happening soon. So that'll be on his radar. And then we're going to get back to more Pro Gamers Guide stuff as well. While I think of it, actually, I'll do it after the live stream. It's fine. Dallas is the other way. Whoops. My bad. Dallas, the reverse. See, I told you, I haven't slept enough. Let me see. I got 6 hours of sleep. But it was the other way. Let me see. Allegedly 6 hours and 13 minutes. Apparently, I woke up at 8:30 and fell asleep at 2. Which I don't think I fell asleep at 2. That seems a little ridiculous. Let me see. The main issue here is this is the way it, full transparency here. That's the sleep I got. So I didn't get like any deep sleep pretty much at all. And so it counts, like I got into bed apparently at 12:30. And then it didn't register as me being asleep until it hits the slumbering part. So I guess that was that. I don't know. But anyways. So if I fall asleep halfway through the live stream, now you know why. Not that that would happen. So there we go. Thought I was late, but it looks like I'm just on time. Yes, you are. We normally do the half-hour warm-up we're used to here. Which I feel like some people like, some people don't like. I don't know. It's like when you watch the late-night TV show and you do the opening monologue. You kind of just touch base with the people before you continue on. You know what I mean? Just spam the cuddles redeem until you wake up. I don't think that'll wake me up. It might wake you up. but it won't wake me up. So yeah, today we're gonna dive into Donkey Kong Country, tropical HD. Rather own than rent. Paying rent to someone else's mortgage, you're paying your own. Oh no, for sure. Yes, I wholeheartedly agree. I agree. I would love to have a home when I have my life more established. You know, like wife, kids, white picket fence, all that, right? But right now, yeah. It's like that's a lot for me to, and I've actually watched my my friend do that. You know, he had his own place, and you know, because he was so busy, just the lawn gets super tall, and you're like, all right, you know. Every process has a warm-up. I guess it does. I guess it does, Karen. Hello. Karen Day, the Elephant Whisperer, by the way. She won an all-expense-paid trip to Brazil to a elephant sanctuary. How unbelievable is that, dude? Congratulations again, Karen. Jeez. That is so cool. Once-in-a-lifetime opportunity there. Supporting wildlife and getting a chance to see them up close in Brazil. Super dope. Super dope. Renting here a 2-bedroom house is $2,300 a month with nothing included. Yeah, that's fair. Donkey Kong Country Tropical Return Bonanza 64 HD. Yes. Inanimate, welcome. Do you still remember me, Brian? I remember plenty of people. Tremendous amount of people. A great amount of people. Animal Sanctuary, always wanted to do that. Yeah. Yeah, it's sweet. And if you go now, it's winterish. Yeah, I'm assuming she'll go in, I mean, probably our wintertime. But also, their wintertime, I don't think is as cold as, like, our wintertime, you know? So, I think it should be fine. In response to your message, Kevin, like, yes, I did, but I don't think it resonated. So I don't, whatever. That's fine. All right, so I'm going to start up Donkey Kong and I will go on Elephant Time. I'm waiting on all the details. Yeah, it's super cool. Remind me, what organization is it that is hosting it? Not that like you shouldn't trust things, but I get like, you can ask Kevin this. I don't believe it's going to happen until I'm on the plane going to the destination with events, with an activation, with a whatever. Like, could be a lot of talk about, oh, this is happening. This, like, I need to know for sure until I'm there to make it happen. I didn't think Pro Gamers Guide was real until I was holding it. That's how I am. So even if there's any chance for it to not be a reality, that's where I was at, basically. That's where I was at. All right, we got this. Cool. Let's see. Spindle, welcome. How long do Discord bans last for your server? You can ask the moderators. Global Sanctuary of Elephants. I have 2 sanctuaries very well established, Tennessee and Brazil. All right, so again, not that there was any inkling that it was going to be not a genuine thing, but anyways. Donkey Kong is about to look so fresh and so clean. For real, for real. Bans are across platform and forever. Unless it is you're underage. You can appeal your ban by going to BricksOBrian.com. I think it's !ban appeal. We have that command. The only ban appeal that has ever come through that way is somebody asking to be unbanned from the Minecraft server, and that Minecraft server is not operational. So yeah. So I was like, hey man, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, my guy. Don't worry about it even a little bit. See, I'm mostly going to be focusing on the game today. But obviously, feel free to redeem stuff if you want to do it for the sake of it. But generally speaking, yes, we're going to be doing the gaming thing today, locking in on this and see where things go. Elephants in Tennessee, that's like a dinosaur park. Yeah, you can still view the redeems and stuff on the version of the live stream that's in the palm of your hand. Nothing has changed there. So if you want to see all the things, you want to spam stuff, there you go. Spindle, there you go. Thank you for the lurk. So is this a new DK on Switch 2? No. No, it is not. This is Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. This is a game that came out on the Nintendo Wii back in 2010. And then we had the remaster come out in... was it this year? Last year? It came out. And so this was for the Nintendo Switch. Now, it might look a little bit better on Switch 2, but it's pretty much the same thing. It does look better than the Wii version. So yeah. Can't see chat on the stream, but I can see it. Again, I'm going to be mostly focusing on the game for today, but that doesn't mean I'm ignoring everybody. Exclamation focus to get that situated there. I also got to adjust my posture. Like all sunk into my chair, looking like a Goomba. Really? Never played this one before. It's a lot of fun. It's not as innovative as Tropical Freeze, but you know. You should have left out the space there, Soccer Hallways. You should have left out the space. I'll take your 5,000 bits. New Donkey Kong looks so weird. Yeah, it does. Love watching them play this. Love DK from the beginning. There we go. Yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Dude, they came out with a Jungle Japes remix for Mario Kart World, and it slaps. It slaps heavy. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you guys. Just because I want to boogie out right now. Hold on, pause. I gotta. Y'all gotta hear this. Y'all gotta hear this. Hold on. This is where it's at. Hold on. Jungle hijinks, rather. Yeah. Donkey Kong meets The Incredibles. There's a link for you. Just had to share that. Had to share that. I'm hoping that they add that to Nintendo Music soon. Because, like, some people upload, like, the clean version where it doesn't have, like, any background noise and stuff, but, like, some people don't have it, and, you know, that's one of the benefits of having the Switch online and all that stuff is you get the full, you know, soundtrack eventually there, but you're obviously at the mercy of Nintendo to actually upload and do the thing, so, you know. It might take a minute. Probably will take a long minute here. Hey, let's upload all this stuff from Yoshi's Island. It's like, actually, how about you upload this stuff from Mario Kart World? You know? Should have started with the Donkey Kong one. Yeah, but like, this was great. Anyways, we'll go back over here. There we go. Do do do. Do 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 do. All right, here we go. We're gonna do the thing again. Redeems may not appear on camera, at least on certain versions of the show. All right. Just put me in my childhood family room with our big tube TV and the console. Yeah. One moment. Okay. Donkey Kong Country Returns HD. Yeah, here we go. Donkey Konging around with a brand new game on a brand new save file for the first time I'm playing, courtesy of Nathan. Original, wait, Donkey Kong has 3 hearts by default? No, we're gonna go original mode from way back when this first released on the Nintendo Wii in 2010. It's in high definition. I'm playing on technically the Nintendo Switch 2, and I'm very excited about it because I never recorded any bit of this from when it originally released, but now it's here as we're getting ready to embark on the bonanza of the Kongaroony-Doo. It's your boy, Mr. BricksOBrian, with these bongo-looking entities here. Oh boy. The volcano erupts. We're locked and loaded, ready to go, awooga. Now, you may have played... All right. All right. You may have played Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. You may have played the original Donkey Kong. But basically, the way that this game came out, it was a bit of a revitalization of Donkey Kong. Like, we had not gotten a new game like this from the time of 1999, I think, with Donkey Kong 64. And then we have this game. So, like, 10 years later, kind of, we had this, which is super interesting. 10 years, like, it kind of feels like a long time. It kind of doesn't feel like a long time with all the stuff that we have going on. There's Diddy Kong in his original form with the Nintendo logo on his red cap. They've apparently removed it in Donkey Kong Bananza, which is interesting. This is when Donkey Kong is with Diddy Kong. His now classic, secondary classic Donkey Kong design here, with the pointy inner eyes, whatever, however you want to call it. It's interesting, interesting situation. So yeah, all the graphics, cutscenes are remastered, higher resolution in general here. Donkey is unfazed by your nonsensical nonsense. It's not happening, man. It's not happening. Let's get the things. Get them out of here. Well, it definitely looks like a Wii game. That's all right. Yeah. Welcome to Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, everybody. So, I already lost a heart immediately. Love that. So we only have 2 hearts. This is the original version of the game, which means you have a little bit less health here, which is fine. Can I get back up into Donkey Kong's tree? Yes, I can. You can get inside of here, grab yourself a red balloon. There's his ties. This is where the infamous King K. Rool was introduced into Super Smash Bros. As well, by the way. That little thing up there. And now we're in such a different phase of Nintendo everything, because now we have Donkey Kong in Universal Studios, Orlando, Japan. Not in Hollywood, though. He is not in Hollywood. He's not famous enough for Hollywood yet. But we do have him in multiple places, which is super cool. So now you can have the full Donkey Kong experience. Going to meet him, get a nice... well, actually, he can't get an autograph. He can't even move his arms. Bro can't even move his arms. How do I... Whoa, how did I pull that off? I should not have been able to pull that one off. That's wild. Hi, Diddy Kong. Just 1 red balloon there, not 1,000 or 99 red balloons. So, it's an interesting point for Donkey Kong in general, right? We have, obviously, Bananza on the verge of this, but, like, they came out with this game pretty much as a way to, like, remind people that Donkey Kong exists. That's what they do with video games and movies and stuff sometimes. They're like, hey, you know, here's this game that's a remaster, that's a thing to kind of remind you that, yes, this is something that exists. And admittedly, Donkey Kong has always been, well, up until fairly recently, been like Mario's sidekick, where I just totally fell off the ledge. Nice, and I failed the bonus immediately. I love that for myself. I love it. Back into it we go. No! The opportunity has been taken away from me. I am no longer able to make it happen. That is an unfortunate reality of said opportunities in the bonus levels. Oh, there's a puzzle piece as well. There's 9 puzzle... Dude. That's the thing about these kind of games. And that's going to absolutely happen in Bananza 2, where there's 1,000 different collectibles. And I'm like, you know, I'm never generally the collectible guy, as you know, to get like 1 of everything and make it happen. That's not what I wanted to do. That is absolutely not what I wanted to have happen. But whatever, it's fine. I got all the Kong letters, 1 puzzle piece out of 9. So this is also at a time where they put in collectibles just for the sake of it. You could get your bonus concept art. You could do whatever other else things that piqued your fancy, right? But I Konged it at least 1 time, and now I go to the King of Kling. Speaking of kings, we have King K. Rool as one of the recurring villains of Donkey Kong, but not in HD Returns or in Tropical Freeze. There's a little bit, I don't want to spoil, you know, I don't think it's spoilers. I nearly just messed that up too. Apparently, a small rumor that there is a particular enemy that may or may not be the actual villain of Donkey Kong Bananza. That's just a rumor though. I don't know that for sure. I would love for that to be true because there's definitely this high affinity for the legendary King K. Rool ever since he debuted in the original Donkey Kong games. And a lot of people tend to believe that there's not the ability to make King K. Rool be the villain because he's owned by a different company, Rare, the original developers of Donkey Kong Country here. But who knows? Who knows what's going on? You know, it'll be an interesting thing to see in just a little while here. But I do appreciate you watching and tuning in here. You could be doing literally anything else with your life. You could be out in the super mega heat right now. It's 1,000 degrees at the time of this this moment right now, man. Like, literally, it is literally 1,000 degrees outside. Like, it hurts for me to move, let alone do anything else that exists in any reality at any point. So you could be eating ice cream right now. Oh, there we go. That's what I want to do. You could be eating ice cream. You could be refiling your taxes, like for a second time or third time or for the first time. Hopefully not for the first, I mean, maybe for the first time. But you could do whatever you set your mind to. And instead, you're watching me and hang out. And I greatly appreciate that. I need to remember to grab. There's Dud. There he goes. There Diddy Kong goes. There I go. Hold on. I'm being lackadaisical with my approach here. Oh, so with Diddy Kong, you actually get all your hearts back. Interesting. Ay, caramba. Okay. There we go. I'm just not used to holding down the R button as if it's a recurring thing for me to do there. Interesting. It is another point of contention with Donkey Kong Bananza and the way that things work out. One of the biggest things that they revealed was that the rock buddy that that DK has is actually not a rock buddy, but it is Pauline. Little itty bitty baby Pauline, or teen Pauline, Paultine, Ovaltine, Paultine, Paulotine, whoever. And she is basically DK's sidekick, which is super interesting because Donkey Kong is kind of the villain of Mario. But Cranky Kong has been rumored to be the one that's like, oh, I was actually the one that like took care of the plumber. Basically, the whole timeline and the way that everything works is entirely messed up because of Donkey Kong Bananza. So nobody really knows what's gonna happen. Nobody knows what the true meaning of the lore is, but there is lore, and it is worth exploring in some capacity by Diddy Kong. So, you know, that's gonna be a whole debacle in the next couple of months here. I missed the N, and I missed that right there. Dang. Well, at least I'm back at least a little bit further here. Yeah, man. Can I just zoom through? Actually, this is kind of a speedrunner's dream here. Doing all this stuff? Yeah. Yeah, there we go. So, I never really paid attention to, like, the lore of Donkey Kong. Like, any Nintendo game is pretty much, like, no emphasis on that stuff, and more just an emphasis on, you know, having a good time. That's the lore that Nintendo wants you to focus on. They want you to focus on the massive amounts of fun that you're gonna have while playing their high-quality selection of games, whether it is costing $60,000 to $8,000, whatever amount it's gonna... Wow, okay, nice. Whatever amount it's gonna cost, they just want you to enjoy it. Which, thankfully, this did not cost that $70 to $80 price point there. So, you know, it's still all good, all gravy in that front there. I just basically need to hold down R, even though it's a little bit awkward. Especially with the jumping and everything. Can I go for the G? It doesn't actually matter. Yeah, the G doesn't matter because I missed the N as well. And I got another life there. Nice. Excellent. Wonderful. All right. So, KO. I got a coot. Each of these levels, each of the areas has about a couple of levels to them. So you can get through and complete them at whatever interval you want. Cranky, do I want to go to Cranky Kong's shop? I don't really have anything useful to say to Cranky Kong right now. Just basically greet him and be like, hey man, I saw you at the Donkey Kong ride at Universal Studios, which I still haven't gone to. I have the opportunity to go to a convention known as GCX in Orlando, and I'll be going to Islands of Adventure, but I'm not going to be going to Epic Universe. I don't think I have the opportunity to do so. I'm too busy with the convention and stuff to actually go and do anything anywhere, you know? So that's interesting. I hope to get there at some point. I really wanted to go for the opening, but then I'm like, you know what? That's actually Very expensive to do. Did you know it's expensive to go to a theme park for like 7 days? I didn't realize. Actually, I did realize that because I went to Disney last year. I went and did that. And it was definitely a lot of fun, but not a lot of fun to do. Not all the time. Every so often, you know. It's basically where I'm at with it, you know. It's cheaper to go to like literally anywhere else. You want to go to Europe for like, you want to go to a giant pit of despair for 5 days? You want to go to Europe for 5 days? You want to go to Bangladesh for 2 days, you know, whatever. It's all gonna be cheaper than going to a theme park. Do you want to go to the pit of despair for 5 days? That's totally gonna be cheaper than anything you want to do. I mean, that's the cheapest trip of them all. That's just gonna be whatever it's gonna be. All right, give me the K. Nope, give me the K. Thank you. Give me this and this. Yeah. It'd be even worse if you went to a theme park in Europe, actually. Give me the heart. Yeah, never mind. Okay, literally got it immediately, lost it immediately. Awesome. This game is... Oh my goodness. The game is literally about momentum, and it's the one thing that I don't have right now. Okay. And also, trying to talk while playing a game is the whole other part of the equation I seemingly can't do. Give me the K. Thank you. Can't make it happen. Can't do it. Unless I lock into here. Yep, there we go. I literally said today I'm gonna lock in and play some Donkey Kong, make it happen, but it's just not what it is. Like, yes, you could speedrun this game, get as far as you want to in it, do all the things, but not quite here today. You know what this game is? It's very... now that I'm seeing it here... Okay. It's very basic, if that makes sense. Like, it's definitely a... I can totally go down here, really? Okay, I guess I can. It's definitely a basic Donkey Kong game, which I think is intentional. There's Rambi the Rhino, first appearance here. Also making his debut at Epic Universe there, wonderful. But in terms of, like, the enemies, the layout and stuff, it is definitely on the more basic side. Because this is meant to actually just be a reintroduction of Donkey Kong in general to the general public after over 10 years of kind of not being around. So it's kind of meant to be that way. Go, yes, into the secret area. There we go. Woohoo! No! Into the abyss I go again. Gaining a whole lot of nothing on that front, too. Awesome. Love that for me. Anything else here? Yeah, of course there is. Nice, a puzzle piece. I am 10,000% not getting those puzzle pieces. That is not what's going to happen. But I am going to get 11 lives here, which is great. There we go. Got the con. Big con energy. They call me the Donkey Kong. Con O'Brien. Actually, no, they don't call me that. If anything, I'm not a con. I'm good. Mac, thank you for subscribing here. On, the YouTubes, that is where the majority of my following technically is. More so than anywhere else. Even though we got hardcore follow-botted yesterday on Twitch. That was really bad. That's why I didn't raid out anywhere. Shout out to Beth for reminding me, because if I raid into somebody, then the bots technically carry with me. Would have been bad. This is not Bananza. This is definitely not Bananza. I'm not as good as a bonus. I'm definitely not. Totally not. Aaron, welcome. How's everybody feeling today? Hopefully well. Oh, sweet. So that's why it was cool to see the credits. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't generally go to the credits super often. I think it's something I'm going to make a habit of, just as a way to thank everybody for being here. Have it be more of a thing. But we'll see. Little by little, add more to the live stream, add more to the videos and the shorts and stuff. Can you tell I'm trying to become more of like a content creator? now that defeating trolls, like that whole thing has been done, we're working on that in the background, right? We're trying to actually be a content creator here. That arc is over. Why start? Why start now? Bro, dealt with the side quest. Yeah, there's a lot of really cool shorts on the way, and Spindle knows about a bunch of stuff. Brian creates content. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I got a meeting tomorrow with another I don't know why am I talking about anything? Anyways. I think I'm gonna have to learn how to play Donkey Kong. This would be one to play, Karen, honestly. Bananza is definitely gonna be a lot if you try to dive into it immediately, but yeah. This is making me want to get the game. Hey, can you email Nintendo and tell them that so I can become an ambassador, a hashtag Nintendo influencer, please? I knew there was a demo at one point, but I didn't know if it was still a thing. Email Mr. Nintendo and say, hey man, meow meow man, hey man, you know what I mean, man, hey man. You say Mr. BricksOBrian is my #1 favorite Nintendo content creator. Please ambassador him. And they'll be like, why would we do that when he already buys the games and we'll cover it regardless, and say, shh. Shh. Maybe don't meow at Mr. Nintendo. Don't worry about what I do in my spare time. Can it be cannons? Canopy canons. Becoming one with the canyon in the canopy. The canyon, there's those giraffes. That's it. I love how the transition happened, even though I was literally right there for making the thing happen. Awesome. Look at those frogs trying to eat those flies. Dude, I've had the fruit fly problem for like a week, dude. I'm trying to be, you know, a little healthier. Have more fruits, of course, because fruits are part of a well-balanced diet, right? You can't be having just steak and eggs and, you know, chicken, fried chicken all the time, right? Fried chicken with marinara sauce. Can't be having that, right? You gotta have some fruit. Having fruit, mistake #1. Don't be doing that. Because I got a bunch of bananas, and basically there's a method for you to cover the bananas so that they don't expire immediately. Basically, oh, there we go, nice. You basically, you cover the stem, like where the bunch bunches together. Hold on. Oh, nice, I'm actually doing not too bad, never mind. Well, they did all right. I didn't get everything, but that's fine. But you cover where the bunch, the top of it, you cover that up, and the bananas last forever, right? They last like a week or two, right? Like you see the little brown tip at the top there. That's where you got to bunch them up together. Like they last for 2 weeks, and because of that, 10 quadrillion fruit flies were like, you know what? We need to become inhabitants of the BricksOBrian experience. And I have been dealing with fruit flies flying into my mouth, flying into my ears, flying into my eye socket for literally a week and a half. And it is the most annoying, and I don't want to say painful, right? It's not pain. This is painful that I can't align. Thank you. But it's just a consistently mild inconvenience, which is what you could argue about, you know, me as a person, right? But it just happens all the, yes, they land in my eye socket. They literally, I'll go like, and they're in my eyes. And I'm like, am I dead? Is that why these flies are coming at me? Like, why is this the case? It's like, I'm not, you know, normally with flies, okay. Normally with flies, they're like, oh, here's this carcass that's marinating in the desert. Let's go over here, right? Let's go over here. No, they're all up in my face, and then I have this little device that's like, what's a little sticky trap that things can go on and not become a problem anymore. And then they're not even paying attention to that. They're like, oh, that. Hey, Brian, thanks for that beautiful blue light right there. It's a nice ambient feeling. It's a nice ambient feeling that we can get that makes us feel more welcome in your abode. Oh my goodness, thank you so much for having a blue UV trap for us, dude. Now this feels like a one-bedroom studio. It feels like home. It doesn't feel like a decrepit office space anymore, man. Like thank you so much. And it's like, that's not the point. It's not the point of why I did it, flies. Go get into that little blue UV light and get stuck. Get stuck, my dudes. So, you know, there's only a couple, there has to be only a couple left. Been dealing with these flies for literally 30,000 years. So at some point they gotta go away. Some point eventually. And I'm never eating fruit ever again. I refuse. All you people that told me, oh, Brian, buy bananas, they're like the healthiest thing, you know, whatever. I'm not eating fruit again. I'm not doing this. We had the mice in the mice started in 2020, okay? I was dealing with cleaning up the poop in December 2019. That's how I knew 2020 was gonna be a disaster, was because I was already dealing with the mice, and then now, they call me Fruit Fly O'Brien. First minecart section, here we go, right? But I mean, nothing will ever be as bad as the mice. That was disgusting. That was awful. Like that caused me some grade A just discomfort and feeling like there's nothing worse than just existing in your space and being like, oh yeah, there's something literally pooping everywhere right now. Something is eating and pooping constantly. Is that what it's like to be a parent? Is that what that's like? You're just dealing with something constantly eating and pooping everywhere? That's kind of wild. When you think of it that way. I don't know, man. That's wild. But anyways, so one day I'll be a father. Not any time in the predictable future. But regardless, if the mice are anything like having kids, then that is something I am set afire for. Right there. All right. It's great. Love it. Awesome. So or maybe I should just get a dozen cats. A dozen real life cats. I mean, I already have a digital cat. I got Cecilia the cat. And she's great. She doesn't poop everywhere. All she requires is like a slice of pizza occasionally. That's all she really wants. Everything else is kind of optional, you know. I thought I could duck for a second under there. Dang. My goal is to not become Cat Lady O'Brien. Catman O'Brien. I think if I tried hard enough, I could exude cat lady energy, right? I could try manifesting that. I don't know if I want to manifest that, but like, or maybe I couldn't. Maybe I'm destined to be Fruit Fly O'Brien, and I should own that. That should be the next shirt that we do. It's just my face on a giant. That's the Donkey Kong Bananza merch launch. It's just a giant. It's Fruit Fly O'Brien sitting on a giant banana. That's it. We got it. It's done. Put it in the books. Literally put it in the books. To make it this is a merchandise opportunity, y'all. Who wouldn't want to walk into the first day of school 2026 wearing a giant banana on their shirt with my actual face as a fruit fly? Who wouldn't want that? That would sell at least 3 copies. It wouldn't sell as good as the body pillow, but it would do well enough, you know. In between me being Mr. Grumpy Stiltskin over here. That's how it's gonna go. Final level of the jungle, the mighty jungle, the donkey creeps tonight. Dooby doo doo, dooby doo. What is this? The lizard munching on some. Tiki bro. Hibbity hobbity hibbity hobbity hibbity hobbity hibbity hobbity hibbity hobbity hibbity hobbity. Yeah! Shibbity shobbity bibbity bobbity, here we go. First boss fight of Donkey Kong Country returns HD. We got Mr. DD Kong. DD Kong over here. Not able to make it work, that's for sure. Oh, there we go, nice. Oh, I thought he was gonna like ground pound or like slam down here, but no. Okay. Show me your moves. Whoa! He's getting a little aggravated. Give me this. Oh, oh, oh. Oobity, oobity. Oh, oh. Yeah. What do you mean? He didn't pop out the spike. That's what my face was when I had to eat my 4th fruit fly of the day. Diddy Kong, no. Okay. Not trying to touch your butt, trying to touch your back, dude. Whoa! Nope! Come on, I'm not gonna fail this boss. It's the first boss. Yes! There we go. Nice. Yay! I did it! So dramatic. Get over yourself. It's gonna be okay. It's fine. First of the bosses donezo. This Tiki bro got tikied. Big Tiki over here. Knocked out of the park. Dude, speaking of knocked out of the park, where is Mario Baseball, dude? We got a really bad Mario Golf game. I'm sorry. I want to be a Nintendo ambassador. We got a semi lackluster golf and tennis game. And soccer game. Where's baseball? We got 3 lackluster games. Where's the baseball? See, they didn't do baseball yet, actually, because they know they can't mess that one up. All right, so take me to the beach. Is that probably the parrot? All right, to the beach we go in Donkey Kong Country Returns HD, baby. Cooperman, I'm doing good. Currently watching BricksOBrian in my FedEx office. Let's go. That's a W. Make sure you ship it priority, baby. Ship it priority. Oh, man. Give me Super Mario Sluggers, my guy. All right, so Kevin, draft up the Fruit Fly O'Brien merch. And by please draft it up, I mean please do not. Of all the things you should do, that's not one of them. So 2023 was the last time we had a BricksOBrian transformation piece. And the idea that, I mean, I have for Halloween, I think is a cool one. And, you know, here's something. Yeah, Kevin, you're still here. You know what's a really like, obvious misstep, I think, with the Pro Gamers Guide fan club. We had a golden opportunity to have a full set of the Pro Gamers Guide characters in different renditions and doing different things as Halloween costumes, right? And instead of doing a video game, we did Batman. For the Pro Gamers Guide characters, we went with all Batman. And neither of us really loved Batman. So, yeah, they were great. Yeah, for sure. But like, of all the things we could do, really? You know, it's fine. BricksO'Brien Lego set win. I gotta gain about 5 million more subscribers for Lego to even acknowledge me, so a little more time. Actually, I could go down to the office right now. I could be in front of the Lego office in 45 minutes if I wanted to. Their North American headquarters. I could do that literally right now. Stop what I'm doing. Go there. The envelopes for the fan club are arriving tomorrow instead of today. Yikes. How's Charles and Brittany? They're fine. They are fine. Real quick, I'm gonna use the washroom. I'll be right back. Take the camera with you. I hope to see Cuddles one day dressed as a witch with a pumpkin basket to go trick-or-treating with. That's a great comment. Yeah, no, I agree. There's got to be some cool stuff that we do for Halloween this year. Definitely got to see some cool stuff in that regard. All right, so I'm going to continue with Donkey Kong, yeah? She'd be cute as anything, honestly. Yeah, the first year for Halloween, she was a pumpkin. Last year was the penguin. And so, you know, we'll see what happens for Halloween this year. Wouldn't let him into the parking lot. Wouldn't let me into the parking lot. What did I do? A whole lot of nothing is what I've done. All right. Alrighty. I be popping these planks in Donkey Kong Country. Returns HD. Returning to the beach, which is where I would love to be right now, but instead I'm inside avoiding the literal 90-degree heat. That would be a disaster if I went to the beach. There'd be so many people and probably so many fruit flies. But hopefully you're doing well, hanging out, My name is Mr. BricksOBrian. I'm currently dressed as if I'm gonna go onto the mound of a baseball field and pitch out something for the Boston Red Sox or otherwise, which is awesome. Can I jump up here? Yes, I can. Awesome. I thought those planks were gonna fall eventually. Nope, they are totally good. So, it's actually my day. Actually, what I'm gonna be doing on oh, that was nearly close. On July 1st, I'm doing the Boston Red Sox Christmas in July game that they have, which is super cool. There we go, nice. So basically we get to get a hat included with our ticket purchase there. And so, I mean, it's not a free hat. It's like technically, yeah, it's technically part of the deal here, right? To call it free would be disingenuous because you are paying for it. I don't know if the ticket costs that much more, right? But still. I have been really liking this look, the yellow shirt with the blue hat. It definitely pays homage to, like, you know, the colors that I have. I would love to get like a custom BricksOBrian like baseball jersey thing kind of made. Unfortunately, the real versions of these, like that they have for like the sports teams and stuff, they are very expensive as it is. And then making custom ones is probably that much more. Although it'd be super cool. It'd be super, super cool if eventually, you know, something like that was made. But obviously, there's no shortage of ideas when it comes to making all that happen there. And the official, unofficial team for Brick City, which is the city where obviously Pro Gamers Guide and all that takes place. We do have, okay, seriously, I'm not even paying attention. We have the Brick City Ice Cats, which is from quite a long time ago, but we also have the Brick City Cheesers, which is the team that was featured on this yellow brick wall that we were doing to celebrate Pro Gamers Guide to Defeating Trolls. So, there's a whole bunch of lore that we could explore and make as a thing, but it would be super expensive, but it'd be super cool. Even if I just got one made for myself or for like a couple people, it'd be worth it to do something like that eventually. That would be sweet. But yeah, who knows what would happen there. But yeah, I love the blue and the yellow. It's very fitting. What I'm currently wearing right now is based on the what they call the City Connect jersey for the Boston Red Sox. So basically, they have a different outfit that they wear for home sometimes as an homage to whatever. So this one was to honor the Boston Marathon. So that was the thing for many, many years. And they actually just retired this one, you know. Now they have an all-green one to commemorate Fenway Park and the Green Monster. So I'll probably get that one eventually there. But dang. Eventually, but yeah, they are not what you would call super cheap by any means. Like literally, like I think 160 bucks. It's crazy. You could play many of video games for less than that. However, they are very cool. So some people I know have like a ton of them. Like their whole ensemble is like sports jerseys and stuff. Not necessarily me. Although I do want to get more of those like button-ups that I've seen. I have a bunch of them, but they are definitely super appropriate for summertime and all those vibes and stuff. Big fan of that. So more of those really awesome lightweight shirts and stuff. I like summertime. I really do. I like being able to go outside and have it not be painfully cold, which it unfortunately is most of the time in New England here. It doesn't last nearly as long as you want it to, and unfortunately, there's a line between the blistering heat and when you have the cold, and it's a very fine line. It doesn't always stick around. Like I said, unfortunately. There we go. What's up here? Anything good? Anything good up here? Yes, there totally is. Nice. Thank you very much. I don't need to get all the stuff. That's fine. I just need the experience of going. That's what I need in order to feel fulfilled with my life. There we go. Jump the shack. That's a baby whale. That's not a baby whale. I keep losing Diddy Kong here as I'm trying to... Whoa, I didn't see that spiking up there. Yes. There we go. Avoid. Thank you. No! Try as I might. Try as I might. Okay. Don't need to do any of that. I just need Diddy Kong. There we go. So in this game, you can only play as Donkey or Diddy Kong. You don't have access to the other Kongs, unlike in Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, which you definitely should also play. That's been on my list to replay for quite some time. It is definitely, I would say, the superior of the games, but they wanted to remaster this one just for the sake of having it on the Switch. And Tropical Freeze has been on the Switch for a long time. So they have been really adamant about getting as much Donkey Kong action onto the page as possible, which is great, even though it feels... Did I get it the full thing? Yes, for the first time I did. Nice. Even though it feels a little... a little slow. That's okay, though. That's okay. Just let the momentum carry you. Yes. Right there. I'm gonna try to go semi-fast. Really? That didn't even get close to hitting me. Seriously? Okay. Launch me. Over here. Over here. Again, it really is all about momentum with this game and not failing in very obvious ways. A dozen lives? I can't mess this one up. Come on. I can't mess it up. It's just... You may call it rushing. I call it carrying momentum. N. Can we get an N on the board, please? Are there any N's out there on the Wheel of Fortune? Which, actually, a lot of you watching right now may not even know what Wheel of Fortune is. It's generally a game that older people watch on, like, weeknights while they have, like, tacos. Right? I mean, that's the core memory I have with, like, my, going over my grandparents on, like, Friday. Airs during the weeknights. So you end up watching it, alongside, usually dinner time. It's Wheel of Fortune than Jeopardy. I feel like Jeopardy is a little more, I guess, shareable, where Wheel of Fortune is kind of, you have to watch it while you, you know, while you're playing in a way. Really the same error again? It's the same error I had. Okay. Clearly I need to focus here. My OG crush, Vanna White. Yeah, you seem like the kind of guy that would be into Vanna White. I don't know what that means, but I do get that vibe from Steve. Steve, are you not working right now? Eating dinner on TV trays while watching Wheel of Fortune? Yeah, exactly, see? Wow, okay. What'd you do today, Harley? Boom, there we go. There it is. Another coin. What does it do? The world may never know. 4 out of 5. I got all the Kong letters. I'll be Konging it up. It's about time. At that big Kong energy. Wowie zowie. All right. Sloppy Sands. We got some Sloppy Sands over there. Nice. Nice. So yeah, that Wheel of Fortune is the one where you're watching it alongside Jeopardy there. We have Ryan Seacrest now as the host. Vanna White is the one that flips the letters around, which is obviously a very important task in the Wheel of Fortune lore. What is that? It's kind of weird looking. So yeah, I remember watching it absolutely when I was younger, but Pat Sajak used to be the one who brought all the fortunes to the wheels, I guess. Well, yeah, man. That's been that. An electrified octopus. That's not what I need in my life, or whatever that thing is. None of that energy. Yes. Yes. No way to defeat these guys, so that's awesome, too. Today, I pretty much have this going on. I don't really have anything else going on here today, man. I'm actually in the process of planning out a bunch of stuff with my friends for 4th of July, which, surprise, I feel like it's been a saga of, like, trying to convince people to have plans. Okay, good. Convince people to have plans and do stuff. Actually, a lot of my friends are on board for, a 4th of July plan, which is very surprising, and more people than it was last year. I've taken a big step, big effort into doing more stuff and falling to my death, which is awesome. Big fan of falling into the pit of abyss. You know, trying to put more effort in that regard, go out and do stuff, go places. So have a nice 4th of July gathering of some kind, which will not involve driving anywhere, thankfully. I want to be able to just sit and relax and do nothing. This is the one time I wish I had, like, a house where I could have, like, hey, everybody come over for the grill, we'll do the all the things. And unfortunately, couldn't even do fireworks if we wanted to. Not that I would, because I don't want to lose a finger. But also, they're not legal in my state. So you can't actually do fireworks. And I would highly actually advocate for you to not use fireworks in any meaningful or non-meaningful capacity, because it's too easy for you to lose the top half of one of your fingers. And I'm not a fan of that. So I, as a full-time content creator across all the platforms, I will not endorse you losing the top half of your finger to a sparkler, a firework, or otherwise. That is not what's gonna happen. You're gonna sit there and watch the professionals do it in your community. That's your job. That is your job, all right? So, can I go and grab this thing here? Can I do this? Yes, I can. Look at that. And I know, like, yeah, fireworks, sparklers, they're two very different things, but in the same, I feel like... Well, I was gonna say, if that was the end of the level there, geez. If there's any margin of error for you to, like, get hurt, I'm not really a fan of it. Take no risks. 0 risks to be taken when it comes to any of that stuff. You sit there and you watch the professionals do it, and that's it. That's all I can advocate for. One of these years, I want to go into Boston. I want to see the full orchestra. The Boston Pops do their thing. That's actually something that I wish one of my friends was into. None of the friends want to go to, like, an orchestra or do anything. None of them want to do any of that stuff, you know? So, not really a big fan of sitting around and not listening to music, but I guess they are. And I've actually noticed this with a lot of my friends' gatherings and stuff. There's never any music playing. Like, music is not, like, you know, oh, we have, like, a big party, you know. There's never music in the background. It's always silent. It's always just the sound. It's the sound of people talking, right? Which is fine. Well, like, you know, it's never like a inherently jovial vibe. It's always like, here's the sound of a baby or an adult crying, and it's like, it's a little weird. We don't want. Nobody should be crying at a party. Actually, I mean, if somebody cries at a party, that might be a sign of a... Anyways, Peaceful Pier, here we go. There's that. I've done my anyways. Anyways, everything is peaceful. Everything is peaceful, prosperous, ready to rock and roll at the peaceful pier here. I don't know how one can party without music, but I guess it's possible. There we go. There we go. Even if you, oh, it's a level there. Nice. And I totally messed up with the one red balloon there. Great. Even just something like whenever my friends come over, I play like a chill, like lo-fi station just to like fill the background noise. Because if you try to put a movie on, or if you try to put BricksOBrian videos, you're gonna be too entranced with the conversation to actually pay attention to what anybody else is doing. So putting on some music in the background, right, sets the tone nicely. You know, you have the good vibes going. Nothing that's gonna be, you know, distracting from anything else. I'm gonna get this all in one shot there. But yeah, having just something to set the vibe, super important. And especially on like a summertime thing. It doesn't need to be like you know what I think actually? I think some of me and all my friends, we all have different music tastes, which is totally understandable. But like, you don't put heavy metal on, right? You're not gonna be like, you're not gonna do that, right? Or you shouldn't, you know? Put on the Macarena. Yo, if the Macarena comes on during the family barbecue, we are getting funky. We are gonna lose it. That's a big cannonball. Uh-oh. 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 Avoid that real quick. There we go. There it is. That's what you get, Mr. Krabby Patty. I missed the N. The N is gonzo. But the fact that I won is not gonzo. Another red balloon for me. Will I get to 99 red balloons? Probably not. That's definitely not going to happen. There are cogs. Cog. 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 You could tell I'm on low sleep. That's fine, though. Back to the beach we go. Another couple levels remain here, yeah? Sorry, Maca redeems are off, my bad. And guess what? Guess what, Maca? Guess who's not going to get a refund? Guess who's not getting a refund?
I really think it's disappointing, bro, that you're not satisfying the people by having the redeems available on your...
Oh, well, whose channel can you go to if Zach isn't live streaming? You can go to Astro's. But he's too serious. Astro's too serious. Astro doesn't have farts. He's too much of a coward. So I don't know. I mean, who else can you go to? I don't know any other fartastic live streamers, you know. By Mac. Let's see. Why didn't we ban Lindsay just for today? We should have. We should have. I mean, I'm not opposed to banning her again. Brick City would fall into chaos if she were banned forever, but we can do it just to spice things up. That's wild. Sports, welcome. I had a bad day yesterday. I know you did. Yeah, boys. Welcome. On her birthday. Happy birthday, Lindsay. We'll give you a proper happy birthday a little later here today. Lindsay at 63 years old today. 63. Unbelievable, Lindsay. Unbelievable. 63 years of dealing with Cody. Wild. Tolkien, welcome. You can yell at my children any day. Is that a threat? 63 years old. No, I'm sorry, 63 years married to Cody. 63 years. Yeah, can we get some happy birthdays in the chat for Lindsay, please? If you're listening, watching, tuning in. Get some happy birth for Lindsay. Do. I don't know how I'm older than my mom, but okay. That's just, you know, the way that life works, it's a mystery. Got to roll with the punches, you know. I don't make the rules. I didn't start this thing. You know what I mean? Maybe you fell into a space-time rift. Maybe you did. Life is a mystery. Everyone must stand alone, yes. Yeah, I don't make the rules of life, dude. I don't know how, you know, I don't know how people come to be. I don't know how to put redeems on. I can't make everybody happy, you know? Sarah is here. Hello, Sarah. Happy Wednesday. Time is wibbly wobbly, timey wimey, you know? Eggs 100%. Creates a book about not being trolled, but trolls his own Twitch fault. Macca, you wake up every day. You know what I mean? You wake up every day and you think, and today is the day that I'm gonna get to Mr. Wakefield Brian. I'm gonna go to Mr. Wakefield Brian's channel and I'm gonna hit the but that's expected of me. Is it? Is it? You know what I expect of everyone, Macca? I expect excellence. I expect no fun to be had. I expect everybody to be on their best behavior. I expect everybody to... I expect nothing. Cody, you're wrong. I wake up every day. Thank you, Lindsay, for the no fun zone. I wake up... Here's how I wake up every day. I wake up saying, the world owes me success. The world owes me everything. I am the best. There has never been anyone like me, and there never will be. There have been. I could name 36 people that have tried to be BricksOBrian over the years, and they've all failed. You know why? Because I'm the best. Cinema. Cinema. I'm so perfect that I don't get stuck in the mud, you know what I mean, Harley? I'm good enough, gosh darn it, people like me. I literally said to Kevin last night, I'm like, I'm not gonna say that comment, never mind. But, you know. At peak, Fries, welcome. You are the best BricksOBrian I know. You know who's tried to be BricksOBrian? Who's the biggest poser I know? More. Yeah. Talk about a guy trying to steal my thunder, you know what I mean? Oh, look at me. I'm a game developer. Look at me. I play all these amazing games that Brian can't because he's family friendly. Oh, look at me. I got this amazing home. Look at, you know what I mean? It's just wild. It's wild. This is the part where he come out of the lurk, but he's not here. So, anyways. I'm gonna continue on the peaceful pier and do the thing. Do I have to sneeze? Mr. Beast is a poser. Dude, speaking of Mr. Beast, I was on X, formerly known as Twitter, and I saw there was an ad I got for Mr. Beast recommendations from Lowe's. Like he did a hashtag ad with Lowe's, and it's just him standing on a blue background with his logo and the Lowe's logo. And the comments were annihilating that advertisement, because who goes to Lowe's and gives a hoot and holler about what Mr. Beast picks are from Lowe's? Who cares? And it was just a whole thread. It's a whole thread of people being like, no one cares. It's way worse than what I'm saying. What? Isn't he selling things to make AI YouTube thumbnails as well? I didn't see that. Forgive me for not following the beastly drama. I'm too busy starting drama of my own. Adam, welcome. Lowe's knows pros. Any pros in chat? Any pros? I wake up every day and wonder, what would BricksO'Brian do? And then I do the opposite. There it is. See, that's why Zach has a more fulfilling life than me. That's why. He wakes up every day and just, you know. What's their special Mr. Beast paint colors? What would he be selling at low? I don't know. Trying to get, I still haven't updated that banner. Even though you can't see it right now. He's probably just trying to sell like toys and stuff. But there's no child that's gonna go to Lowe's. There's no 20-something-year-old person that's gonna go to Lowe's and be like, oh, I saw Mr. Beast recommended this on this random advertisement. Like, no one cares. The toys probably have land. You forgot something on the list unheard of? What was I doing today? What did I do today instead? Responded to a bunch of emails. Wow, Macca, thanks for refollowing. Love you too. Adam is from Algeria. The Algerians are with us. Welcome. Man, you make Macca even like 3% mad, and he's like... Kids go to Lowe's with their parents. Yeah, but I don't think seeing a Mr. Beast ad on X, formerly Twitter, is gonna... Anyways. If you saw me on a Lowe's ad, would you be like, hey, I saw BricksO'Brian recommend this paint, you know? Anyways. Any unfollowers in chat? Anybody bringing children to Lowe's wants to be out, in and out as possible. That's fair. I am so tired. Why? There's no amount of caffeine that's saving me here today, y'all. No amount of caffeine. I'm an unfollower. You scream of unfollower, Cody. No, coffee. I literally downed an entire coffee here today. Tomorrow is the Twitch partner party, celebrating 1 year of being a Twitch partner, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern. There is no plan. There is no itinerary. There are no goals. There is no anything. Starting at 5 and going until whenever. I don't know. You recommend anything, I'm probably buying it. Oh, what? Friday, not tomorrow. What should I recommend the Doucette family buy to be influenced by me? Megan, hello. What can I hashtag influence you to buy? Don't buy bananas. because fruit flies. Don't do that. Go get yourself. Yes, the partner party is Friday. My bad. You know what? If I can, I'm gonna hashtag influence you all. Mostly the Doucette family. Go and buy. Ready for this? Go and buy a rotisserie chicken. Nope, we're not going to Peaceful Pier. No. There we go. The Cannon Cluster. I thought it said Cannon Clister, and I'm like, what does that mean? Look at that font. That U is totally out of whack there. Anyways. Level 2-4, we're at the beach. We're at the beach. My friends went to the beach recently, and they took 7 hours. No, more like 3 hours to find parking at a beach. Can you imagine going to the... can you imagine getting smacked by a cannonball while you're trying to go to the beach now? Can you imagine... Can you imagine going to the beach and spending 3 hours? Oh my goodness, I did it, Mom. Look at me, I'm famous. No, can you imagine doing that? That sounds absolutely miserable. Totally miserable. Crazy stuff, man. Totally not for me, my guy. Nope. Don't get electrified by the jelly. Nope. There we go. Free the crabs. Nope. Oh. Nice. Go. Yes. I'm not risking that. Oh, man. I am playing it fast and loose right now, man. I'm playing it fast and loose. Can I? No, I thought I could jump on that thing. Seriously? 15 red balloons to go. I'm in the mood for a big, giant rotisserie chicken with some cornbread. All right. And some electrified jellyfish on the side. Just a nice, crunchy... Apparently, my uncle went to China recently for a business trip. He had jellyfish, and apparently it tastes crunchy. Of all the things you would think it would taste, you know, slimy, wet, crunchy, apparently, when you cook a jellyfish. Go figure. Never would have thought that. I got Konged! I got Konged here. Here we go. Holy mackerel, dude. Go. 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 Yes. There we go. I got it. A bunch of bananas there, eh? Get me some mashed potato. Dude, I want to make a full Thanksgiving dinner this year for the Christmas, no. Thanksgiving doesn't take, I mean, it kind of takes place during Christmas, depending on who you ask. I want to make a full Thanksgiving meal. Like the turkey, you know, basting the turkey, do all that right. But I want to do it in front of like a live audience. And I want to do it like cooking show style, right? So I make it, everybody's watching me, maybe I'm doing great, maybe I'm messing it up. But then my friends come over and are like, "Hey, we're gonna taste test this thing like they do on the cooking shows." And I want at least 3 of my friends to be like, "This is the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in my life, but I can tell it was made with love." And the fact that it was made with love will not be the redeeming factor, but it'll at least be something, right? So that's kind of what I want to do. And then I will become the author of Pro Gamer's Guide to Turkeys. They call me Gobble O'Brien. Turkey O'Brien. O'Brien. Something like that. That's a Kraken. Big Kraken energy. I have a feeling that's gonna be the boss of the beach here. I have a sneaking suspicion. It's a big bunch of bananas. The fruit flies love them. You know, I would more so call it. Oh, it was going the wrong way. Dang, whoops. I'm generally not somebody that can cook. I just have not practiced enough. Although I have wanted to practice, but like, generally speaking, I would not call myself a good cook or a cook in general. I'm gonna go this way instead. Yeah, there we go. Wouldn't call myself a good cook in any capacity, although I want to be, right? But it mostly when it's just me, you know, I'll be cooking for myself and then not wanting to go through the effort of cooking anything more strenuous, really. So, you know, I haven't really experimented nearly as much as I probably could. So in the future, right, do something like that. But I think doing a oh geez, doing a proper like Thanksgiving meal kind of a thing would be a fun. I think it'd be fun. I don't know if it'd be successful, but it'd definitely be fun. And it certainly wouldn't stop me from trying. That's for sure. Yeah, I would totally, most definitely give it my all. Make the best effort I can. But like I made cookies the other night and it was like awful. Like, I mean, I burned them by like literally like a minute or less. They were just ever so slightly burned. I mean, they're totally fine. They're edible. Like, they're not the worst cookies that have ever existed, of course, but like, you know, they're not flawless. They're not like, yeah, made with love. They were made with like angst, which you don't want to have cookies made with angst. That's probably like the worst emotion that could be evocative of cookies ever. Made with angst sounds like a band, a punk rock alt band from the early 2000s. Made with angst and lots of despair. Just like the pit of despair I've fallen into 7,000 times during this playthrough, eh? There we go, there's a balloon. Nice. Or I could just have somebody, you know, with me on the baking or cooking journey. But even then, that's far too complicated. I need to be left to fend for myself, basically. That's where I need to be. Tidal Terror. Here we go. Is this going to be a solely on water level? Perhaps. Probably. Unless there's something else. I want another minecart level, actually. Let me get a minecart level, huh? No. Oh, we gotta avoid the water here. That's kind of cool. Go. I could have totally made it to that next one. That's okay, though. How do I... Okay. Nope. Okay, so that is super temperamental there, eh? Holy mackerel, dude. Can I just go? Whoa! This is a very dangerous level. Very dangerous. Right here? Yeah, there we go. Nice. Give me that secret. Even though I failed at literally every single one of these. Wow. Wow. Okay. Maybe I should just invest in an Instapot. I don't have one of those. That is one of the things, since being in my own place, many people have recommended, and I just have not gotten yet. So that's been on my... Really? Interesting. It's been on my list for a while. And, you know, there's definitely certain parts of the process that I feel like are easier than others. But the turkey, I feel like, is the most temperamental of the bunch. Just because, like, you have to cook it at the right temperature. How do I do this? How do I do this? How do I do this? I don't know how to grab that. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. Because it can get super dry, right? If you have a turkey and you're like, oh yeah, let me just... You know, you get a turkey baster, you do the thing, right? And you leave it for many, many, many hours, and you gotta make sure it's properly cooked all the way through. How is it one hit? What are you talking about? I had 4 lives, right? Like, how does that even work? Go. Save it. There we go. yeah, you gotta make it without drying it out. It's very, I feel like it's way complicated, you know? And maybe, like, most of the, like, my Thanksgiving stories, I promise you, I have had some of the worst luck with, like, Thanksgiving food over the years. I've had turkey with stuffing made of diamonds, with onions and celery and mush, and oh man, it's just not great. It's so not great. But, like, in general, I want to be more of the one that does the cooking and does all the things. It obviously just takes a lot of time and a lot of... Really? Jeez. All right, so I'm clearly out of my element here once again. Alrighty. Yup. Get Diddy Kong. I'm gonna wait here. Let you go, yes. I'm gonna wait here as well. Wait here. There we go. 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 Yeah, I have 4 lives here. Why is it... Even when I encounter one of these things... Like, how is that an insta-destruction, dude? Super wild and crazy here. And the exit was right there immediately. Jeez. I should get a rotisserie oven. I should definitely not get a rotisserie oven. You know how much of a bad idea that would be? Jeez. That'd take forever. Although the thing that has saved my skin is air fryer. Air fryer. My grandparents recommended one for a long time. Managed to get one, and they are a lifesaver. Even though my grandfather does not like them. Does not like them at all. But I do. And it's a lot easier to get air fryers to do the thing you want them to do without it being a huge hassle here. Give me the Kraken. 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 No. It's the... Crabtastic. Between all the appliances and stuff I have, I definitely use the coffee maker most. I use the coffee maker like every day. Coffee maker... The new coffee maker I got is unbelievable. It is a super helpful. Okay, cool. Super useful, super handy, like, by far, the thing I use every single day. Wow, jeez, okay. There we go. Oh, there it is. No! Are you Okay, well, that's just about understanding the pattern. So clearly, I just need to be better about it. All right. Jump on this guy. Right here, yes. There we go. I just need to float up with Diddy Kong, and it is all set to go. All right, do this. This. There we go. Again. And the other guy's gonna do the exact same thing. Hello? Oh, okay. Like, I forget which way it's supposed to go. Oh, man. You're gonna clap? I throw my hands up in the air sometimes. Do this. This. There we go. Nice. These quabs are gonna get angry. Angry. Angry quabs. Angry crabs. Worst kind of crabs. No, really? Okay. So Diddy Kong is gone. My little buddy, my wee little bud. There we go. Does that really not work? Come on. Oh, geez. Okay. 1, 2, 3. One more time, buddy. Okay. Diddy Kong, not only gone from Mario Kart World, but gone from this boss battle as well. I think they're gonna change that once they have Donkey Kong Bananza. Really? Donkey Kong Bananza release. I think that's what it's gonna be. I think they're gonna come out with an entire thing pertaining to the Bananza. Have little Paultine, Ovaltine. You have that happen, along with new outfits for Donkey Kong, right? I think that'd work out really nicely. Bring Funky Kong back. That's very funky. Yes. Funky Kong from Mario Kart World as well. There we go. Nice. Got the 1 and the 2 and the 3. All right, now we got the rhythm and the rhyme. The rhythm and the rhyme. Here we go. Right here. Done. Boom. See, you just need repeating patterns, y'all. That's it. Yes. Or... Okay. Diddy Kong is gone for now. He's gonna be fine. Don't worry about him. Don't worry about him. There we go. One more time. Or maybe 2 more times, actually. Put him up, put him up, put him up, put him up. Put him up, put him up. Yeah, there we go. Nice. We got a 1, 2, 3. Oh, they mad! They're quablevated. No, they're not. Are they done? They are no longer quablevated. They're Moroccan their way out of here. See ya, bozos. Bam! Bam! See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. DK finishes the level strong. World is clear with 14 hits. Again, I don't know what the point of that technically is. Music gallery updated, even though you can go listen to all those online or through the Nintendo music application, which still doesn't have that Mario Kart World stuff. But that's all right. There it is. Bram. Nice. Pinchin' over there. We got the ruins. We have, what? 1, 2, 3, up to 4, 5 more areas remaining. Jeez. Quite an intense bit for Donkey Kong Country Returns here, man. We got that done, everybody. Oh, man. The ruins up next. I am exhausted. I'm so tired. I am so sorry. I feel just like beyond like, oh, I don't know why. I'm so sorry. It's all like right in the front of my head. DK Returns is not on Nintendo Music yet. It's definitely not. Are you coming down with something? I mean, I was sniffling actually. Oh, hopefully not. Oh, I've been feeling fatigued. I was blowing my nose a ton earlier. How? Wait, no, how would I get sick? I haven't been around anybody. When would I have gotten sick? Actually, I was with people literally all weekend. It's going around, the nurse said so last night. No. Museum? I mean, maybe at the museum. Do you have malaria from the fruit flies? No. Malaria. I think malaria might be like hantavirus, where it can't survive in climates like this. It has to be dry. Thank you, Adem. I know I'm okay. I appreciate you. You went I didn't go speed dating. That wasn't speed dating. There was no dating of any kind. I actually did not talk to anybody. That was not my core clique of people. Larry, yeah, no. Yeah, hopefully I'm not coming down. How would I know if I'm coming down with something? I got to take my temperature. I don't have a thermometer. Not sleeping well. A little bit of sniffles. Feel a little warm. Feel fatigued. How do you not have a thermometer? I don't know. I don't normally get sick. I don't get sick often. You said body aches too? All right, maybe I am getting sick. All right. Oh, maybe I am getting sick. Hold on. Maybe I need to down some emergency. Maybe that's what I need. That might actually. All right. You got a point. Maybe I need to chill. Maybe I gotta chill out. Oh, that stinks. But that was pretty good. I know redeems were off, unfortunately, during that, but I think that went pretty well, all things considered. Vitamins and hydration, hot tea. All right, so no more soda, no more coffee. You know.
Drink some water.
Oh, man. Gotta drink some water. Oh, I feel bad, but I guess it is because I feel bad. I feel bad because I feel bad. There it is. That's it. That's it. Right before the partner anniversary stream. Well, I said there's no plan. There's no plan, but like, so generally when I'm sick, there's a day like this. I'll probably rest all day tomorrow. I got some meetings I got to take, but then after that, I'll rest all day and I'll be good for Friday. I'll be totally good. There's nothing going on. Actually, stuff going on. So I don't know, whatever. Beside the point, I will prioritize. Oh, now that I'm saying it, I can feel it. So what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna call it here, unfortunately. And prioritize some rest, I guess, because I definitely feel. I'm about to wrap up for the day, Mario Star. I'll answer that I'll answer it briefly here. You can give him a refund. Switch 2 is a needed improvement. Yes, it's a needed improvement. Yes, I would say shortly, yes. Give him a refund, though. If there's no plan for Friday, does it mean you might do Minecraft? I said there's no plan. Zero plan. I can't emphasize that enough, Herobrine. There's no plan. Don't ask me what the plans are. Don't ask me what we could be doing. I have no idea. So what's the plan? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go rest. Okay. I appreciate everybody tuning in, listening, watching, and meowing out with me as always. I will see you Friday for the Twitch Partner Party Extravaganza, starting at 5 p.m. Eastern, unless I am otherwise incapacitated, which I do not plan on being. Friday, 5 p.m. Eastern, I will go live. We will do a little preamble, and then whatever happens, happens. I have no clue. So thank you very much for spending your time here with me today. Get some rest yourself, some emergency, stay cool, and be awesome as always. Valid, Naomi, everybody else tuning in from across the internet, stick around for the raid, and otherwise, we're going to have a wonderful rest of our Friday